Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LCK matchup.
You could go Rakan, I guess. I mean, it gives you that engage potential. You do need engage, but...
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, I think it's fine. I don't think it's too bad.
Works with the Renekton and the Zeri.
I just... You know, I sounded really disappointed there. I just hope for more if you're counter-picking, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they have counter-pick, and I'm like, oh, let's pick Rakan. It's like, well, okay, I guess.
Yeah, it's like you have counterpick for top and you pick Asante.
Well,
like, oh, got him.
Yeah, a little disappointed. It's like they banned Leona because I'm like, oh, well, they want to counter-pick, but they're like, oh, we banned Leona, but they could have just picked Leona on 4, you know?
Yeah. That
really would have been fine. And then you would have had a Leona.
The Lucian, that was good. I liked that one.
Yeah.
I'm actually a pretty big fan of it right now, especially with Ivern in this meta. As Def really
level 1.
Layering in the damage, and yeah, Guger finally hits 2. He's going to get the flash at a barrel who goes a bit early. But they've still got them underneath the turret and a bunch of brushes here as well, as it looks like they want to go for the return gank, as Beryl going to look to tank it up. Actually, it's Pyoshi who tanks it perfectly. Beryl does get the first blood, unfortunately, but you're still denying CS from Geo. You're still happy with the dive.
This is... Yeah, not going great. I don't really know what to add in that situation. It's just really not going well. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but you drafted into this lane.
Yeah. Well, the culling comes out as he hits level 6. Kalix, ooh, that was close.
He had 84 health left. That was, that was plenty, right?
He doesn't have teleport. They're diving the turret now as Beryl is going to tank up a bunch, and he will go down, but it's another kill, another massive wave. At least the Zeri is still there, as now Sylvie trying to get revenge up in the top side. Perfect is not a flash, but it does not matter, as they are not going to chase into the Dark River.
Into the Xante as well. You chase him into a tight area, he is just going to drag you to hell and kill you. Yeah, Jiwoo will still be able to camera that they've seen them, but sometimes they don't. You know, sometimes they don't actually catch it. So,
yeah. Well, they're still here.
No!
No, Mihail! He's so dead. There's just no escaping. He's not even going to Dominus. He just accepts his fate.
I guess he didn't see him. Why would you walk up if you knew Beryl was there? Sylvie?
Uh-oh.
Maybe wait for Xante's ult to be over.
Speaking of not seeing them, and yeah, he's dead. Wow. So Sylvie is able to trade it back.
Some big damage.
Yeah. Had a lot of free time with the Xante that had no ability to run.
Mihail did see Beryl, and he saw the future play.
Yeah.
Right? He thought it...
Really, the next moment for Def to be a little bit cautious is when Guger hits level 5. As now we've got an Ivern here, and Guger is not level 6, which is what I meant to say, as they're looking for the Q, and he's just going to die to Pyoshik. As enough damage comes through from the Daisy, probably had a shield on it as well. And it's just another kill down in the bot lane.
Yeah, the Rakan not doing so good. Beryl kind of having his way with this matchup, keeps CC chaining Guga, and it's been close a couple of times, but with the extra help from Pyoshik, it is just a kill. Sylvie will get some grubs in the top side. That's 6 grubs. That's a lot of grubs. A lot of grubbing.
Yes.
Thank you for your contribution.
A lot of grubbing.
Yeah. I do hope Sylvie gets Oblivion Orb, though. Not necessarily now, but assuming Pyoshik goes like the Redemption Moonstone, Brand really good with Grievous Wounds, because obviously you're one that made him really broke with Nami, like when you shielded you get extra damage.
Yeah.
Works pretty well with the Ivern and Kalix. Well, you need to stop complimenting people, honestly, Brendan.
Sorry. Wait, Kalix is trying to fight it. He's got some help from Mihail, who's coming down from top lane. And we've even got Guger in here, but the Magnetstorm's trying to help out Pyoshik, but I don't know if there's any hope for him. But it's an Ezreal kill first on top of it all. And then, of course, eventually Pyoshik does go down, but they made a lot out of a sticky situation.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good attempt on a Pyoshik. I'm not really sure what happened with Guga. Like, how he ended up... Guga ult, dodges the Q.
We got to fight here. Beryl's in a lot of trouble, as now Def, no flash just yet, has to stand up and try to fight it. He's going to get the kill! Def does it again, and he's still alive as Sylvie. Okay, he's going to put him out of his misery. The Vern getting the job done, but man, Def gets so much value, and Beryl stayed alive throughout it all.
Geo had flash, didn't manage to flash. A Mystic shot there would have made all the difference. and I think they would have just got 2 kills for free. So a big hit for Nongshim, a good proactive play, a good place to make the play on the map, but the execution ends up failing them.
Yeah, definitely a bit of an issue. It felt like, okay, well, Def's super low.
Misleading because a big part of that is Sylvie, who's farmed up a Storm. And although obviously I'm not saying his gold leads are relevant, but Ivan is a much lower economy jungle. And the main thing is that BDD and Deft are pretty strong, and the Ivan will just amplify them, you know?
Yep, absolutely. Here comes the Zerial just to try to help as nice flash away from Sylvie. And now they're just diving mid as the Magnetstorm comes in. Beryl taking a bunch of damage, but Guger and his buddy there has got to run away. And now Perfect is going to go down with that dive from the Brand in the top lane. But Nongshim did lose their mid tier 1.
Oh, he's coming.
Uh-oh.
He's got flash.
He's got flash and culling. Ooh, just a little bit too much, and he's not going to go for it.
I would have gone for that, missed it completely, burnt flash and culling, and then being sad about it. BDD's TP, so not really a great turnout for Nongshim, but still up in gold. And it is a fed Brand right now.
Yeah, and we've seen what Brands can do, especially into Iverns, but with this Ivern that's actually also relatively accelerated by the
Nongshim, like Brand could just build Serpent's Fang and it would just apply it to everyone, but I don't think he's going to. I feel like Corky's probably the most likely.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Corky's really do it.
Probably not. There's a root there on a Guger. He's in a bit of trouble. He goes for the quickness, but there's a massive Brello right on top of all of them. They were just trying to run away. As now Sylvie going to throw everything in the kitchen sink into KT, but it just doesn't matter, and that's a shutdown as well for Pyosik. A massive fight here for KT.
Not sure why they stuck around under the tower, you know, Guga cited. You have to be able to commit one way or another, and it feels like his indecision is costing him heavily in a lot of these situations, especially because you're so squishy and so vulnerable to CC. Yeah, not panned out too well, and now KT will pick up another tower on the bot side. Nongshim's still
yeah, he just clears the entire wave after it kills one of his waves. So he got a little bit of denial value, but
he actually has a big spike. Maybe they're going to fight, not for top lane tier 1, for something else.
Wait, but Ezreal has the same spike, but it's better. And, okay, that was very close to doing a lot more damage. He's already doing a ton of damage. And they found Mihail.
Oh, no.
And he is on the run. He's level 14, and he's pretty fed on this Renekton, so it's not like he's going to go down immediately. They can't overchase for him. But both these teams will fight over the Infernal Drake.
Yeah, we see KT clumped up, BDD playing the flank to kind of try and deny this Renekton. They all come together. If Sylvie gets a big combo, you can see he's looking for it, but he's struggling to approach against this Ezreal who's doing so much poke.
Yeah. Poke not really coming in, but now the Royal Ultimate is going to catch everyone into the Cassante, into the wall, as the synergy was insane there from the side of Perfect and Beryl. As now Perfect's in a bit of trouble, but they're just going to dunk onto the guy as it's Jiwoo. It's Mihail alone, desperate to try to carry this one, but it's not looking good. Def pokes out Jiwoo. Mihail goes down. Might just be a clean ace from the side of KT Rolster. As Jiwoo, he's just dead. Down he goes. Nowhere to leave. To
I don't even. Yeah. Cassante pretty tanky, especially when he gets shielding. And
all right, Guger, let's see it.
No. Oh, he didn't steal it.
He's gonna get it.
I think this might be it. Nongshim about to make the turnaround and claim the top lane tier 1.
Will they lose their base first? Is
I think
something
it's worth trade. I think it's worth.
Okay,
there
here we go. No, wait, I want to see that.
We have to see it.
Well, Beryl says I don't care, and Sylvie's the only one who's actually fed, so I'm just gonna ult Sylvie alone, and down he will go. Meanwhile, the top tier 1 did go down, but I have a feeling the Nexus is going to fall very soon. And Def's like, I don't need that redemption. I'm not gonna stand in the circle. I'm too cool for that. And he's just doing ridiculous damage at this point. He's got 3 items, has a Bloodthirster. And with the Baron buff and
wait, he got another top lane tower.
He did. It's even better. But now he's going to TP into the fight as they get the root down. Everybody jumps on in their barrel, trying to get in on the action. But Guger's going to be pushed away. Calyx is going to be pushed away. They've got bushes. They've got Baron buff. They've got 5 members barreling down here on the Nexus. And Jiu just desperate to try to do anything, something. Now,
Brand's here.
They're not going to hit the Nexus for some reason. And there's the stun onto Perfect. Now Death's in a bit of trouble, but there's a second AD carry and a true shot barrage where that came from, so they're able to regroup. They've got shields, they've got Ironburn, and they're gonna try to kill Sylvie again as they fully in League of Legends. Once again, Gio's still alive here and actually doing a lot of damage on it, but he immediately gets popped by the 280 carries on the side of KT, and it looks like finally KT Rolster will end the game.
Yeah.
These were the best highlights from today's LCK matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say,
Okay.
see you on the next one.